Going to place chocks on the opposite side that you're working to. Stop the car moving. Locate the jacking point, which you'll see that little semicircle. There's a ridge under it. You can see where it's been used a lot before. That's going to be our jacking point. So we've got the car jacked up just a little bit so we can crack off the wheel nuts. And we can jack it up so it's off the ground. Now we can remove our wheel nuts and take the wheel off. If you've got an axle stand at this point, you could put it underneath. Now you can see my coil spring is broken. That's the reason for doing this job. And the dust shield is missing off of that bolt there, which has made it very rusty. So I'm going to need to coat that. It will be hard to get out. Just taking a little bit of pressure off the bottom, just for safety. I'm using an E14 torque socket. This bolt was quite corroded on, so I did keep giving it plenty of penetrating fluid, just taking my time. Taking the pressure off. I'm using a scissor jack between the bodywork and that lower suspension just to push so the spring can come out. As you can see, it's not very good condition. Just a good idea to give it a clean round. Any surfaces you got there, and the rubbers. It's a new shiny coil spring. And I'm going to jack it a little bit more because this spring is a lot bigger now. Just enough to get it to seat in properly. I can reverse it now. It's going to go back up. want to push the suspension up so I can get that bottom end of that shock to line up with where it's got to go. Line up as best you can. And that bolt should start seating itself. Just keep adjusting it until it starts to thread. So that's the spring installed. Also worth mentioning is change them out in pairs, because I checked the other side and that was snapped as well, so just as well I did. I'll put the wheels bolts back on, just nip them up for now. And then you can go ahead and tighten the wheel bolts up. Don't forget to set your wedges out. And then bring your car for a test drive just to settle suspension, make sure everything's okay.